Okay, so I'm Sarah and I blog at letthembesmall.com. I thought I'd try something a bit different this time and just give you a video run through of some great books that I've been reviewing with my youngest, who is nearly 5 months old. So I've previously on my blog shared these books from Quarto, and it's the Wee Gallery range. So I shared 2 of these cloth books, which are these lovely black and white images, and he absolutely adored these from a really young age. From a few weeks old he was looking at those. And also these 2 touch and slide books. A couple of weeks ago the team at Quarto sent me through a couple more of the books from the Wee Gallery range. There's 2 more of these books. These are the slide and play books. So there's a jungle theme one and this farm theme one. And these are really good for little children because, as you can see, you just slide the pieces up and down, and it's great for them as they're developing those early skills. And of course the black and white colours are really engaging to young children. Harry is about 4.5, 5 months old now, and he really engages with black and white and has done from quite a young age. And I think if you read various things around how young babies' vision develops, black and white's really key for helping them engage, and it really captures them. My older 2, so Daniel is, he's just turned 4 about a month ago now, and Emma is about 2 years, 8 months old. And what's great for them is that they can manipulate these slides. So they can push these up and down. So they push these up and down for Harry, because obviously at 5 months old he's not able to do that himself. And they'll actually sit and read these to him. It's really cute. And that's obviously great for me, because it gives me a bit of free time to go and at least make myself a hot drink. A couple of other new books in the Wee Gallery range are these press and listen books. Anything noisy young children just love, and this is no exception. So this one is Vroom Zoom. It's all about various vehicles. So there's these lovely big chunky tabs which the children can manipulate, and as you go through the book you're greeted with a helicopter, a bicycle, fire truck, and then a city scene. And if you just press, and it's a really good way with older children. So with Daniel and Emma, I can get them to identify which of the vehicles they can hear through the various noises. And of course for Harry, his head swivels around as he hears the various noises. And of course the really bold black and white colours again, and the very bright red primary colour really engages his vision. And I use these quite a lot for tummy time. So we all know tummy time's a really important thing to do with young children, as it helps develop those neck and back muscles. So I'll lay these books out in front of him, and he'll sort of lift his head to look at them. And of course Daniel and Em then want to press the buttons for him. And the second one in the press and listen range is Hush Little Bear. And this is Hush Little Bear is Sleeping, sorry. And this is quite a nice bedtime book to read. So I'm a firm believer in books at bedtime. So Daniel and Em have at least 2 books in the evening, one of which is quite a long book or long story, and then they'll choose another one. More often than not they'll also manage to get a 3rd story out of us, and sometimes 4. But I really think that reading to children at bedtime is a really good way of getting that reading done, and of course it helps aid their language development the more words that they hear. But it's also a nice way to end the day, to have dinner, have a bath, get dressed for bed, read a story, and then in Harry's case he has his milk before bedtime. And it's just a really clear pattern for us, and it helps the children wind down, relax and get ready for that bedtime. And this one is all about Little Bear, who is sleeping, and it's quite calming. So the animal sounds in this are quite calming, and it's really nice to read with Harry at bedtime, this one. So this starts with Hush, hooting owl, baby bear is trying to sleep. And obviously as Harry gets older, animal sounds will be one of the first things that he starts to imitate, so he'll be able to do the hooting of the owl. I think it then moves on to the chirping cricket, the meowing cat, the barking dog, and then finally baby bear is fast asleep at last. And when you press the button on this one, it's a nice gentle snoring sound. which of course the children just think is brilliant. The books I think are really good for young children. They're big, sturdy board books that really help keep them looking nice and neat, because we all know that toddlers and young babies like to put things in their mouth, and they don't always keep things the tidiest. I think these are retailing at $8.99 each, which isn't bad actually. They're nice gift books, so with Christmas coming up, it's a nice gift idea for a new baby or a young baby like Harry. And that's the We Gallery range from Quarto. So I hope you enjoyed this slightly different review from me. I'm intending to share a few more books over the coming weeks via video, so I think it just gives you a better feel for some of the books. Some of the size of some of the books that I've reviewed, they're quite big books, which you doesn't always come across in the photos on the blog, and I think it's just a nice different way to showcase some of the fab books that I get the opportunity to review. So do click the subscribe button on my YouTube channel, and hopefully you'll watch some more videos soon.